Welcome to My UP Sports. I'm Jake Durant. When Katie Robinson tragically passed away in 2021, those close to her were determined to honor her memory through what she loved. Now a memorial showcase for girls hockey in Sault Ste. Marie will be held this weekend for the 5th time. Tor Thorne has more on the tournament ahead.
Hockey, basketball, in the classroom, anywhere. Katie's belief was that we were all important and we all deserved a voice and a place.
Heading into its 5th year, the Katie Robinson Memorial Showcase celebrates Katie's life and legacy by bringing together young lady hockey players for a weekend of play in Sault Ste. Marie. The tournament features teams of various age levels from 10U up to 19U.
The focus on this weekend is really more of a unity and celebration, understanding that women in sports is not something that's always been the most popular. So really just putting an avenue for these young ladies to have a platform, have a spot, have a place that's all theirs for one weekend that's just all girls hockey.
Katie passed away in a vehicle crash in 2021. Her namesake tournament was started the following year, spearheaded by her mother Nancy, growing each year from 4 teams now to 22.
Katie's story quickly resonated, obviously, in a small community, the UP. When we have stories like that in a community, in a region like the Upper Peninsula that I feel is a whole community in itself, whether it's, tragedies like we've experienced in Escanaba with families, Marquette, the Sioux, everybody hears about it through the UP. So I think through the combination of supporting the family, supporting the cause, and bringing something to the area that had never existed before. And then, of course, Nancy's tireless work has exploded this from 4 teams to 22 teams in 4 years, which is really unheard of.
The showcase supports causes that were important to Katie, key among them in helping victims of assault.
One of the biggest things that Katie was obviously an advocate for was supporting women who have been sexually assaulted, and it's something that's obviously significantly important to us. So if there's people out there that come across this story interested in supporting Katie's cause, donating to your local women's shelter in the name of Katie Robinson, donating to our women's shelter, the Diane Pepler Center, and just having the thought on the mind and being a voice for somebody who has experienced what Katie's experienced, I think is the best way that we can honor her and support her.
The showcase begins Friday, setting up for a weekend of not only time on the ice, but for the athletes to form relationships that last far longer, transcending the barriers between the age groups.
If we had a phone to heaven, I think Katie would be saying this is awesome, and it's something that I think she'd be super proud of. I know if Katie, when she was 10, 11, 12 years old, or if older, 16, 17, 18, would have had the ability to go on a university campus, see the campus, intermingle, not just watch the weekend, not just watch hockey, but to get a chance to sit down, have dinner, talk, have a very casual conversation with student athletes that are only a couple years older than her, I think she's just smiling down from above.
Reporting for My UP Sports, I'm Tor Thorne.